these chicken fajitas. It's about to be real quick and real easy, trust me. And with these chicken fajitas, everything is fresh. So fresh is best when it comes to making this dish. We washed our fresh ingredients and put it into this bowl, so we're not playing. You know, go ahead and get your produce nice and clean for this COVID-19 with some soap and water, y'all. Some peppers in these fajitas. So I got a red one, a green one, and an orange one. So you can use whatever color you want, because trust me, these peppers can be a little pricey in your local grocery store. I know they are in mine. And if I wasn't making this video, I sure enough probably would just be using the green ones, because they only $1 compared to the red or the orange ones, which can be almost $2. So just get what you can afford. Some of these items will be going on top of the fajitas. So the peppers are going in the fajitas. We got that good old cilantro. You need this cilantro to go on top to make it nice and fresh. Our onions that's going to go inside the fajitas. And I got a jalapeno, so if you like it spicy and want to spice it up, go ahead and add you a jalapeno. Just go ahead and cut it up. And then we have some fresh limes that we're going to put on the side of your fajitas. So, and I got some tomatoes. We're going to go ahead and make some fresh guac with these avocados, because honestly, I really didn't feel like making any guacamole. But the store that does not have what I was looking for, and I didn't want to pay almost $7 for no container of guacamole. So guess what, we're gonna make our own. And these are optional if you want to put some sour cream. That I just realized that guess who then opened it already. You know, your favorite person, Daddy. So it gets to the point now where I can't even make a dish, and you know, without him opening it up and tasting it before I can't even start to use it. And of course, he didn't open up the taco sauce too, because y'all know he is the sauce king. On top of your fajitas, you can. So I got some salsa, and I don't know what it is, but all of a sudden I love me some banana peppers. You know how it is when you go to your Subway or Quiznos or whatever little sandwich place you have, and they hook up your sandwich and you get those banana peppers. Yes. Now this one right here, I haven't tried before. I didn't even know it was a thing. This fajita skillet sauce. You know how we do. I just like to try different things to spice up our dishes. And I seen this and I was like, oh yes, this looks so good. So we're gonna go ahead and try that today in our fajitas. And if y'all have tried this already, go ahead and comment down below and let me know how yours turned out. This is a 4-cheese Mexican blend. You can use whatever cheese you want to, but this one has Monterey Jack, cheddar, asadero, and quesadilla cheese. Is your preference. We're going to use these flour tortillas today, and I'm going to fry them up because I want that nice crunchy Taco Bell like chalupa feel to our fajitas, and we love it this way anyway. Let's give it a little personality. You know how we do. And I've already cut the chicken up just to save time. If you're not sure how to cut this chicken up into slices, go ahead and watch a few of our older videos. We have a ton for you to choose from. I also have some taco seasoning mix. But let me know if you just added this to your chicken after you made it or during the cooking process, or if you did it like we're about to do and add this as a marinade first and then put it in your pot. Let me know. And if it needs some more flavor, because I don't know how salty this is, guess what? We're gonna go ahead and add this taco seasoning for some more flavor. I know. Look, I added the fajita sauce already to the chicken, so that's why it's looking so brown. So we're just gonna go ahead and let that sit to the side while we move on to cutting these vegetables up. I'm not even gonna touch the camera this time. I'm just gonna leave it alone before y'all don't have nothing tonight. And we gotta make sure you get all of this. Smile more when you come by. Smile more when I see you. Smile more when the sun shines bright. Believe me, I need you. Smile more when you blow me up. Smile more when I see your face. Smile more when I feel love. Smile less when I need to let go. Let go. Smile less when I let go. that's what you came here for, was to learn this good old recipe. So we're gonna go ahead and put the pot on the stove, and we're gonna add a little bit of oil to it to get our vegetables going once it heats up. And I'm telling you, so while we wait on this pot to heat up to put our vegetables in, if you haven't subscribed already to our channel, go ahead and subscribe. It's something on here for everybody. So if you can't cook or need a good recipe that takes no time, or you know, just want to hang out with a good loving fun family, go ahead and subscribe to Rolling with the Fam and let everybody else know about us too. No hard work yet. So let's just go ahead and add just a little bit of oil pot. Like that. Don't be making a mess like I'm making a mess. Spilling stuff on the floor. Make sure you keep all of these peppers in your pot because you're going to eat them. This is the best part for the fajitas for me. It's the vegetables. I don't care what kind of meat you eating in the fajitas, whether it's chicken or steak or pork. The best part is the roasted vegetables and onions. And you know we gotta season every part of your dish. So instead of salt and pepper, I'm just gonna add a little bit of this taco seasoning because that's what we're making is fajitas. So you wanna make sure you get that flavor in every little thing that you're making. So we're gonna add a little bit of that to there. I think we don't know how salty that fajita skillet mix is because we haven't had it before. Make sure you get this nice and stirred up good. And you don't want to get them too soft, but you don't want them too hard either. It's done enough where when you bite into it, you know, it's easy to break. And then once we finish making these, we're going to put that chicken in here. Are y'all ready? You guys go ahead and get your plate ready because it's going to be done in no time. So tell me what y'all favorite part of your fajitas is. Is it the peppers and the onions, or is it your actual meat that you cook? And trust me, if you wanted to eat this whole pot of peppers right now, you can. But they look good already and smell even better. So I just tasted the peppers and just added a little bit more taco seasoning. And don't keep stirring the peppers up. Just let it cook for a little bit on one side and then stir it up. You know? Let it get some color on it, some flavor, some personality, a little bit of something. Don't keep moving it. I wish I could do the flip, but I ain't even about to play with y'all like that. Okay, this pepper's all over the stove right now. You know, I'm just a home cook, not a, professional chef just yet. Like, Daddy. I don't think y'all ready. If y'all ready, go ahead and comment ready in the comments. If y'all not ready, you better get ready. Because we have a little bit more ways to go. And you can just take a bite right now. You gotta eat your vegetables anyway. So go ahead and hide these peppers before they all gone, before this video is up, because everybody's gonna want to eat them before you even put this video together. So I just took my fresh, but I'm still gonna need me a little bit more flavor. I'm still gonna add me a little bit more that taco seasoning. Lime juice on top. Don't forget your lime that we used. Look at this. We're gonna get it closed now, y'all. Taco seasoning.